Yes. I'd like to find out what changed her.
So, it must really suck for Haru that basically all the parental figures in her life, what happened to her mother again? Is that mentioned? It probably is somewhere, but like, all the parental figures in her life that we see used to be nice people and then turned into complete jerks. Yeah. Also, that looks really, really disturbing, just saying. But now this is open, and we can buy the Masquerade Parfait and the Reunion Parfait. Oh, revives a fallen ally with full HP? What?
Oh, welcome.
I mean, we don't really need that, because with Metaverse Medic, our half revives are essentially full revives.
Hey.
Well, I mean, maybe a celebrity is here. So look, we've got, for the voting candidates, we have Mariko Hyodor, whose name is written with the kanji for ice. That's totally not going to be important later. Someone's post has been defaced, and then no one for the other candidates. Alright, we need to talk to the people here.
Really?
And that alone was worth 34%. Oh, I remember this. Oh no, emergency with a vending machine! We must save the vending machine, but not if it gets us killed and put into an isekai and turned into a vending machine. That will be dumb. There's only like, and there's a limit to vending machine obsession.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so it's one of the byproducts of knife goes in, guts come out. I mean, I wonder if Morgana would like that. Yeah, he's gonna drink it anyway, isn't he? It's not available here right now. I guess you have to enter a URL to get access to it.
What did you say?
Yeah, it's important to talk to this guy. It's easy to miss him. But he's very, very important. In fact, he's, yeah, really important. And, hi there, Fierce 4 guy? Well, he's no help. Yeah, that's actually worth a tiny bit. Seems like somebody wants to clean up the town. We may have a mild Bleach Japan situation on our hands here. I don't think Joker is... No, he's not old enough to vote. And yep, that's already investigation complete. You don't need to do a whole lot for this one.
Wanna head back?
Oh, let's keep exploring for the time being, because, you know, there are some places only available at night, and I haven't spoken to everyone in the party.
Good grief.
Maybe one day Ryuji should move here so he can have ramen all the time.
Yeah.
I've already found out all of the Mariko of Aruma so far. And what was I saying about Haru having just, it's so bad in her whole life? Yeah, it'd really suck if she found out that she was the monarch, but, oh. Well, let's not tell her about the time we went to Shinjuku. Yeah, interesting. Looks like Makoto isn't anywhere right now. Someone said he has to keep going for Lady Hyodor's sake, even though he's really tired. Oh, hey. Well, I mean, yeah, here's somebody we can trust. Well, except for, you know, Toshiro and Yoshida. We know a couple. Because it's a new day, we can look for another 4-leaf clover. Don't forget about this.
Okay.
Well done.
Got 12 points now. Okay, we can upgrade this to another level. But I kind of want Smart Shopper up. Okay, good, that maxes that out.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, where I am right now, I've had a very weird summer. Like, yesterday it was just horrendously storming. And then it gets hot, and then it gets cold, and then it gets rainy, and just can't make up its mind.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go to bed and reconvene. Once again, we've had bad experiences with politicians' speeches in the past. Oh, hi, Velvet Room.
I've been waiting for you. It seems that you and your friends are becoming much stronger.
Only like level 25 or so. Give it a while.
However, the shadow of calamity creeps ever closer to your path. Please bear this in mind. I only know that an evil is worming its way into being, though I know not its true nature. As for the topic at hand, I summoned you here to notify you about your power of the wild card. The number of personas you can maintain has increased due to your growth.
That's funny because just recently I unlocked this in Persona 3 Reload. Can now carry up to 10 personas.
Your potential to wield multiple personas comes with endless possibilities.
Okay, Sonic music. But anyway, those of you in the comments, do you prefer Persona head count being determined by level or by plot progress?
Hone this power alongside the companions with whom you've formed unbreakable bonds, and prepare for the coming calamity. Whatever else you may need, I'm here for you.
We'll be making use of your
Welcome
serv-
to the Velvet
Oh, okay,
Room.
we actually just go straight into the Velvet Room, okay. It's a little suspicious they're being like, okay, you might need some personas soon, just saying. But, oh, I am level 27, I technically can get Principality. Something to note here is, if you look at these personas here, these are a little bit of a hint as to what we'll be facing when we start the jail. So we'll be needing Wind and Bless, Sigh, Curse, and Gun coming up. I've now moved away from the place where I can potentially get Pisaka's though, but this is a really good Archangel, I really don't want to give it up, but
Is this
I'll go for this.
reborn anew?
Watch this be an accident. Nope, it was not. We'll need to get one of those eventually. Did that thing just say, you look delicious? I mean, wait, how does that work? It's Joker, it's himself saying that to himself. Like, okay.
Can gain new
Okay, Ame no Uzume and Pisaka, but you won't be able to inherit curse skills. Nope, definitely not. Oh, you can't even inherit Dazzler though. Yeah, a lot of these healing, like, angelic focus personas, yeah, this thing's type there says healing, usually means they can't inherit, ailment skills. So I'll leave that for a bit.
This is
Okay, I can get you up to the level where you get all your skills, Dream Needle and Mamudo.
this is
I can still only, it takes a lot of Persona points to level up Arsene, a lot.
Its present
And now let's leave. Because we've got a speech to listen to. A speech that hopefully confirms that another of Haru's family friends is a villain.
I'm sure you are all aware of the prior corruption that plagued our city council. Make no mistake, no one is more ashamed than I. As such, the ethics bill I propose will leave no more room for corruption to rear its ugly head. With your support, I will make this city of Sapporo a beautiful, stainless paradise. Like fresh snow on a midwinter's day.
Again, bad vibes given that I've played Like a Dragon.
Together, let us
got it, Mayor Hyodo!
Mayor, that was incredible!
Holy shit! It's like we stepped into a cult.
And that campaign card there kind of reminds me of Shido's as well.
Her popularity is unbelievable. Do you think everyone here had their hearts changed?
Crowds have a tendency to attract people. I imagine some of them came of their own volition.
Haru.
Look, Hyodo has her phone out.
She's gonna say it. Be ready.
I'm sure you're all familiar with Emma, yes? I'm also no stranger to technology, so please feel free to add me.
Politicians on social media, what could go wrong?
For those of you listening outside Sapporo, outside Hokkaido, or even outside the country, this invitation extends to each of you as well.
Are we gonna find out if somebody outside Japan can get their heart changed and affected by a jail?
The keyword is Snow City. Well, there you have it.
The whole audience is friending her.
Shouldn't we be stopping her right now?
No. Causing a scene here would only draw unwanted attention. I hate to say it, but all we can do for now is watch.
We can at least be glad we got the keyword. Now we can infiltrate Hyodo's jail anytime we like.
The smell here in Suzushino isn't too strong. Getting inside the jail won't be a problem.
So the preparations have been made.
Then let's go, everyone. If Mari-san really is the monarch, only we can stop her. We can't let her toy with the hearts of innocent people.
Again, once more, Haru has to take down someone close to her.
True that.
Alright, then let's ready up and begin infiltration.
This feels unfamiliar to me. Is this the first time we've seen a text message from Sophia?
This all good though.
Yep, obviously be sure that you've made all your preparations, but I should be kind of ready. Like I was saying though in the Velvet Room, we've got a bit of an idea of what enemies we might be facing, so we'll be needing some Bless, Wind, also maybe some Psy. So I'll bring Morgana and Haru. Oh yes, we will need a bit of fire. Though that's going to leave Ryuji behind, unfortunately. But you know, obviously being an ice city that we're going to be probably entering, fire is a safe bet. And I think we actually, yeah, I'm going to be going into the jail this episode. So yeah, welcome to the very bottom corner of Sapporo City in the Crossroads. Except it's actually the other side that we need to enter via for some reason. Maybe it's because of that picture there. Yeah, that'll make sense in a moment. Jail number 3. This one is, in my opinion, a little more interesting than Sendai's aesthetically.
So cold!
Can't see shit.
And that's amazing.
Look, there!
And so, welcome to the obligatory ice dungeon. There wasn't really one of those in the original Persona 5. Obviously going to want to save at the entrance. And we've got an entire city that's frozen over. So yeah, definitely a bit cooler of a concept than before.
City encased in ice. Its serenity belies a yawning desolation.
So cold. Why is it so cold in the summer?
Yeah, it's a shame that our Phantom Thief outfits don't have a warmer option.
The fact that that we can enter this jail means that Mari-san really is the monarch.
Noir.
It's okay. My main concern is returning everyone's desires.
There's a building in the distance that looks like a castle. Should we go there?
Yeah, that's where the desires gotta be.
Yeah, seems like a pretty safe first destination.
Okay, then let's make investigating that castle our top priority.
Looks like there's a giant wall of ice in the way, though.
Alright.
And yeah, that picture of the guy with the wine glass has been replaced with a stained glass picture of Mariko herself.
Intruders! Get them!
Shadows, defeat them and move on.
And here we go, our first taste of Sapporo Shadows. We've got Liliums and Jack Frosts. So on that note, let's go ahead and swap over to Lady Arn. I'm so sorry I called her that. Try out her new Agilao. Burn through a whole bunch of them at once. And now we have Crocodile Tears, way more useful than in the base Persona 5, because here, using your normal specials, automatically cast Tarunda, like so. Yeah, Liliums like to spin around and do that kind of thing, and they, despite having wings, they are not gun weak. But Arn's gun is still pretty good at mowing down basically everything. Do think I want to switch over to Haru here, and we have cars! The return of the no parking zone! Oh, and speaking of things that make me happy, there's something in this fight that doesn't make me happy, and that would be, well, you're about to, well, you haven't quite noticed yet, probably, but there are gun-wielding regular shadows here. So see those laser sights there? So these enemies are profoundly irritating. They love to try and shoot you and ruin your combos from a distance. They don't do a lot of damage, but they are dangerous in that regard. So make sure that there's a bunch of buffaloes in there, probably not a good idea. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, you have the whole teammates would die for you thing in this game as well, but yeah. So I don't know if there's like anything over there. But yeah, the gunners are really annoying. Yeah, there is something over there. Oh, yeah, gunners. Annoying. Die. Here's the meat shop. But welcome back to Sapporo.
Just wait here.
Absolutely not. What if Shadows were to ambush you?
Be strong, Oracle.
Yeah, I mean, your dungeon back in P5 was completely like a scorching desert, and yep, there is the Mariko Hyodo picture there, just for a good look at it. It does look pretty cool, honestly.
It's a shadow.
Let's ambush you from the police car and then explode the car on you. So we have yet more of these things. We've got a few all-out attack options here. Kind of want to blow up the car rather than using all-out attack, but okay, they're not already dead. I was thinking for a second they'd be already dead before I had a chance to blow up the car. Maybe I could switch to somebody else here, because the cars maybe don't really need a fire user. Glad I unlocked that extra Master Art on Arn, though. So let's go ahead and swap in... yeah. Usually when you want to switch characters, it's best to swap to Joker, because that way you'll be guaranteed to be able to switch out whoever you want. Ryuji back in.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
Haru is going to be quite useful later on in this dungeon, so don't worry too much about her not getting screen time yet. Trust me, she's going to get a lot of screen time. This arc is the vindication of the screen time. We have the Buzzsaw, and then we also have follow-up attack after the Buzzsaw, well, provided that something would actually survive it. Hello, Jack Frost. Yes, we're using a mascot against a mascot. In my opinion, Jack Frost is a better mascot than Morgana. But Koromaru is the best mascot of them all, because he's an actual real dog and not like a cartoon animal.
Shadow, what should we do?
Alright, let's take this one. This is near where that hot spring was. Okay, Liliums, which I know are weak to wind, apparently. So let's go ahead and wind blast them. Yeah, without fire, the Jack Frost can be a little annoying to deal with. And yeah, just watch the boofalas on the Lilims. Obviously, you'll be doing a lot of ice attacks in this dungeon, so having Arn as a double-edged sword, as usual. It's kind of something I'm appreciating about Persona 3's parties. The Persona 3's party's weakness loop kind of follows, like, the character they logically have the most trouble with out of the rest of the party, rather than the logic of their elements. So it's kind of cool having, like, I mean, Yukari's weak to electricity, but which is normally the dichotomy of wind and electricity, but, like, you got people like the fire user is not weak to ice in Persona 3. And the ice user is, is weak to fire, I believe. But, like, the Zeo user is weak to ice, so, like, there's a few differences there. I get that going with this kind of weakness loop is a little more logical, but it does mean in Persona 3 you don't have as many of these situations where it's like, okay, I'm fighting Jack Frost. They're weak to fire, but they use ice, and my fire user is weak to ice. You know. Somehow they got all the way out here. Is this going to catch them? Don't think that caught them. Wow, somebody sincerely complimented Mona. It was Arn. Well, we chased them all the way up the street, but it looks like there's no getting through this big fat ice wall. Also, yes, this weapon from Morgana is kind of hilarious.
Look, a shadow.
A drone shadow, but yeah, let's hop up here on these giant forks, which isn't implying anything at all. Yeah, I hate these rooftops because it's so hard to ambush enemies on these rooftops. There's just very little cover spots. And okay, do I have a decent fire persona on Joker? I think I have fire on something, or do I? Well, if I don't have fire or anything, I can go for the Dazzler and get some technical going, because technically, technical is amazing. I wasn't sure if that was a gunner enemy, or if I was just noticing the zip line. Oh, apparently there's one thing left. I pressed the wrong button. Can I kill steal? I think I may have just... Maybe? I don't know who got that. I might not have kill stolen.
Cool skill. I'll be counting on you.
Okay, Dormina plus sleep boost is nice to have. I know that's like a junk persona I don't need, but still. Hello there. Caught you for the ambush, which is good. And hi there, Lilims. I should probably be trying out that dodge I just gained.
I almost feel sorry for them.
But going down here gets us a chest. Always explore those little nooks and crannies on the map, and as always, I like to use these incenses as soon as I get them, because otherwise, like, you know, you get the maximum possible benefit if you use them as soon as possible. And, actually, Haru needs more HP, because we're going to be using a lot of Haru going forward. A lot of Haru. Curse you, vending machines that are unusable! The true evil of the jails. And, you know, speaking of using Haru a lot more, Haru Zipline! Looks pretty cool with the axe, honestly. Yes, it certainly would. Okay. Yeah, Fear. So, unable to act and will be unable to baton pass. And yes, you can technical them with Psy. Haru eventually learns Fear, but I much prefer Hysterical Slap because of this. Yeah, if you manage to get, like, a good amount of rage going on enemies, you can then do a big technical hit and just slaughter them. Or I could use my Fortress Mode cannon attack. And you are out of here.
I'd call that an easy win.
And here we have 2 layers of drop downs, which is cool.
Keep it moving.
And now, welcome to Odori Park. Funny how Haru was saying things were a walk in the park earlier. Yes, walk in a park.
So this is what snow is like.
A walk in any park.
It's all white and crunchy.
Just don't roll around in it, Sophie. Blend in so much, we might lose you.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've only seen snow a few times, and it was not as pleasant as I thought it would be. It's a lot more, yeah, like they say, crunchy. It's kind of like really coarse sand or like ice. So, we have this ice mass, speaking of ice, and we can do this. It doesn't do any damage, but it is a funny way to initiate combat. Oh, stupid. Yeah, these gunners are an absolute pain. I do not like these gunners at all. they frustrate me to a significant extent.
We can do it!
Now we can use Haru's Axe Ballet.
That was a...
And now we have access to another save point. I did start writing villain song lyrics to this as well, but I only got as far as the chorus. I'll post that as a pinned comment again. And as a sneak preview, it of course has a Let It Go reference in it.
Castle should be just beyond here.
To clarify, this dungeon is intentionally based on the Snow Queen, which is the same fairy tale that Frozen is extremely loosely based on. Extremely loosely. Frozen was originally going to be a more straight adaptation, but this is not the first time that Persona has covered the Snow Queen. It was a big part of Persona 1, and they got the lore pretty accurate to the original story. The original Snow Queen story is quite fascinating, but I'll talk about it as we progress more into this jail.
How far does this ice wall go?
Doesn't seem like we can just break through it.
Yeah, we're not Dr. Eggman in Sonic Lost World, who for some reason can just punch through an ice wall.
This place is so cold and empty. It's chilling to think this is how someone sees the world.
Maybe Mariko just sees Sapporo as a place that's really cold now and that she thinks she's the one who can melt the ice? I don't know.
It's over for me. Getting so sleepy.
I seem to remember that Teddy did something like this in 4 at one point?
Oracle has fainted. Come on, stop fooling around. There must be an alternate route somewhere. Huh. That way is also blocked off. And our only option is to follow this route. Let's take it as far as we can.
Very well. We shall analyze our surroundings and find a proper solution.
So we're being funneled in one direction, as is pretty typical of these dungeons.
Oh, it's cold as balls out here. If I don't start jogging, I'm gonna freeze in place.
I mean, at least you are a jogger.
So says the jock.
Futaba is not an outdoors person whatsoever.
Hey, what else can I do? Every second we waste, that old hag gets another heart in the bag.
Skull's right. We need to keep moving.
Yes, let's explore the castle perimeter and figure out the secret to getting in.
I am surprised nobody called out Ryuji for calling Haru's old family friend an old hag. You'd think someone would yell at him for that. Because, like, you know, even though she is stealing hearts and stuff, I do feel like, I don't know, that's still a pretty rude thing to call someone. Especially since we haven't really met her shadow yet. We don't really know what she's actually like. But yeah, the music here is called Waltz of... Actually, that's a bit of a spoiler, so I don't want to say that. Waltz of something. But it is very much this style of... That kind of style of music. I need to talk to my dad to see if he could give a more of an accurate analysis of this. It's funny because, like, I like music a lot. I'm not good at, like, analyzing songs, like, from a purely technical standpoint. Woman Who Brings Ruin. Surely you're too small time to be the ruin that, Laventa foresaw. You aren't actually immune to burn, though. But I think we established that I don't really have any fire on Joker right now, which is kind of sad. In that case, let's go ahead and bring in some Dazzling. Dream Needle might actually be okay too, but no, let's bring in some Dazzling. Here we go. Did anything get dazzled there? Oh well, something's got dazzled. Oh, Life Drain with Technical, huh? That's actually kind of a new experience. I don't often Technical with Life Drain. Because, like, you keep forgetting that Almighty can Technical, but it can. And that's very much a thing in, Merciless Mode speedruns of this game, where they basically use the strongest Persona and just, use a Mega Almighty attack with Technical. They just use Dazzler on everything. Yeah, Dazzler is New Game Plus speedrun optimal, by the way. It's that crazy. They basically do that and, just use that on everything because it just wrecks the game. I think we're getting close to the point where I might be able to get Ailment Boost and also Technical Adapt on Joker. Oh, we've already seen the Showtime, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've actually seen Haru's Showtime yet, or Makoro's. Like how it's just frozen there. No pun intended. Nice job killing it. And okay, so I was looking forward to this. And we got this in an area where a lot of enemies are weak to wind too. So at this point, when you transform into the Monomobile, it creates a wind element shockwave. We'll explain how fun this is when we next see an enemy that has a shield gauge that's weak to wind. But, it's really fun.
Take a look at my new skill.
I was wondering why I didn't have Garula yet.
Alright.
Now this area right here, remember it for later, it's suspiciously big and has no chests in it, so, yeah. There might be something in this area later. But, you know what, like, it's annoying to do this right after I just got Mona's, wind shockwave, because, like, watch this, yeah, like, look at this. It's pretty fun, and thing is, though, we did some cutscenes and some jail action here. I think I am gonna call it. But before I do, I want to try and find some Liliums so that I can use this on them, because it's really funny. Oh, there's a chest back here I missed. Some parts of this song remind me of the Yoshi's Island castle theme, though.
Whoa, I found a treasure.
Oh, it was up here.
What magical wonders lie within.
Oh, Mona needs a bit of an SP recharge, but firstly, we're probably going to get out of the jail anyway, so not that it's going to be a waste right now. Where is a Lilium that I can destroy?
That hurt. Alive, please.
Okay, here we go. So watch this, watch this. Ah, I got knocked out of it. But, like, if we can keep this going, you can kind of just do this over and over against wind-weak enemies. And they just die. And it's even more fun against mini-bosses. I'll probably be seeing that later. But for now, I think I'll call it this time, and I'll see you all next time as we enter the Sapporo Clock Tower. Hopefully we don't find any Medusa heads and Grim Reapers there. See you all then.